Well, a man who spent the last 3 decades behind bars for murder granted parole today.
And it's been a case that we've been following here at WATE for quite some time. Earlier this month, Jerry Carpenter had his 5th parole hearing. He was sentenced to life in prison for the 1985 murder of Myrtle Chapman, who was beaten with a roofing hatchet by Carpenter after she confronted him because she discovered he'd been stealing money.
WATE 6 on your side reporter Laura Holm joining us now live in the studio. So Laura, really, what is next for both of these families?
Well, at this point, no release date has been set. However, Mr. Carpenter's parole does come with some restrictions. Tennessee Board of Parole says Carpenter must either go to a halfway house and have an approved release plan. He must have no contact with the victim's family, and he'll be referred to a forensic social worker for assessment of any transitional needs. Now, I spoke with Ms. Chapman's sisters today who say this news is disappointing and they feel defeated. Both sisters sat in on the parole hearing more than a week ago, and they say at the time they had a feeling Carpenter would be granted parole. Hearing the final news today, Ms. Chapman's sisters say they're in shock and sick to their stomachs.
We are thankful that he spent 34 years in prison, but we feel like he should have spent his life in prison.
He's getting a second chance at life. He did not give my sister a second chance. She died at 59, and she didn't get a second chance.
Now, Ms. Chapman's daughter, Ginger Zook, tells me that she plans on writing to Governor Bill Lee expressing her feelings, concerns, and frustrations with Carpenter's release. And I did reach out to Mr. Carpenter's family since learning that he's been granted parole, but I've not heard back from them yet. Ladies.
All right, Laura, thank you so much. And we're told by the Tennessee Board of Parole that it does not appear a release plan has been even submitted yet. From there, the State Department of Corrections investigates release plans because they will be the ones supervising offenders once they're released into the community.